Okay, you're selling your house and you get a call from your agent that says, hey, we have an offer, woohoo! That's always good news. So here are a few tips in understanding offers. The first thing is it's important to realize that it's not just about the offer price. There are a lot of other factors like the financial strength of a buyer. You know, what's their down payment? Have they already been pre-approved by a lender? And when I say pre-approved, I mean their credit has been approved, their assets have been verified, and they're basically just looking for a property. So, you know, as a listing agent, I always look really closely and have conversations with the lender to find out exactly what steps have been taken. You know, if it's an all cash offer, it's going to be important for your agent to verify the money is actually in an account in a US bank so that there's no delay with trying to transfer money or get money into the country. So that's also really important. Make sure they actually have the cash to close it. Contingency timeframes, also really important. You know, here in California, our inspection contingency, the scope is so broad, it includes things like personal factors, you know, neighborhood. So a buyer can, you know, let's say they get an offer accepted, they walk through the neighborhood 3 days later and they're like, oh, I don't think I really want to live here. They can cancel without even doing an inspection. So obviously an inspection contingency time frame is going to be much better for a seller if it's a shortened, you know, maybe 7 to 10 days. Don't rule out the first offer. And here's why. Sometimes when a property first comes on the market, you know, buyers know that they're gonna have to step up with a good offer in order for a seller to consider it. And sometimes sellers will say to me, oh, I think I'll just wait and see if I get a better offer down the road. Probably not the best idea, and here's why. The longer a property sits on the market, buyers will start questioning, why hasn't anybody made an offer? What's wrong with this house? What am I not seeing that other people are seeing? So sometimes, many times, the offer that you get a month after you've come on the market is likely going to be lower than when you got in the beginning. So it's important to at least consider the merits of that first offer. Buyer's flexibility is also really important. Let's say you're still living in the house, you don't know yet where you're moving to. If you could find a buyer that would be flexible and give you, you know, a rent back after closing, that's going to be valuable and actually save you, you know, money when it comes to making your move, because they wouldn't have to do, you know, an interim move, which is expensive. Let's say you have multiple offers. A great question to ask your agent is, which buyer, in your opinion, represents the least amount of risk? Because once you get under contract, you're going to start making plans for where you're moving to, and it would be really disruptive to have a buyer that goes into escrow and then the escrow fails. So it's important to find out and to ask your agent, you know, which buyer represents the least amount of risk. So those are my tips. If you have any other suggestions or ideas, I'd love to have you comment. Thanks so much.